Tim Tebow. Ooh. I gotta get my water. George Kittle. I just want me to get Tim Tebow. I don't know that, John. Only get one player to pick. Mm, I gotta get a free safety, bro. Wide receiver. What's the difference? Oh, okay. Rank for sure. Deep tackle. I definitely need a better deep tackle. Our corners. Ew. Got some terrible ass corner. Middle linebacker. Hmm. I got Kurt Warner on the bench. The fuck? Blocking fullback. Oh yeah, I might gotta get me a run stopper. Who that? Brian Thomas. Damn, I can only pick one. That's cool. Gotta get me a long head Troy Potter Malu type of player. They just gave me tokens. Come on, bruh. Just tokens. I'm trying to get, bro. What's the best way to get your team up? It might be these joints, the joints I'm playing. Bro, they difficulties be low as hell. This all pro. Hold up, bro. I know my team's not good. Zoop, 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 zoop. Oh yeah, I forgot I got LT on here. Though. Oh, oh, here you go. What the fuck is that? I know that field. Oh yeah, I got the Rams jerseys. Defense. I'ma go Miami. I love them orange playbooks. Oh shoot! I'm getting rid of my man Andy. What's the difference? That's a 4-3. Bro, Kurt Warner starting. Oh no. I was CJ. Daddy. Who is Tim Tebow? Shit. Damn, that nigga Tebow fast. Shit. Oh, this nigga can't throw for nothing. Keep me Kurt Warner. I don't know what I'm gonna do without dude. Tim Tebow get injured like shit. Fuck with me. I fuck around getting injured. How come these Jones don't be showing? I don't tell you how much time they got on these Jones. Let me do a warm-up game first. Right there.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 41-yard line.
Set, ready.
In motion goes the tight end.
Yellow.
Throwing. Young. There's Chris Olave.
That joint was slow as hell.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
And a Cowboy first down.
Now here's Young. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
Loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Ready, ready. Black ball.
Young to throw it. Under pressure, they got him again. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively. And not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now as they'll be backed up to start this first drive. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson taking it in. And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Check pitch.
Off the play fake, Young. In trouble, and he's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
A loss of 3 yards. It's second down.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Ready, go. Blue 32.
To throw, Young. This one taken in by Olave. So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. In motion, the tight end.
Ready?
Looking to throw, Young. He'll try and do this himself. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Ready.
Kamara up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Young to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 7 yards to go.
Now Young. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter.
Let's go.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. So Miami coming out for their second drive. We're just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 36 yards on the play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Stroud. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Emeka Egbuka, 58 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
14.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Young will set to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. And a nice spin into some open field. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
And Stroud now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
LaDainian Tomlinson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's all capped off on the touchdown run by LaDainian Tomlinson. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half.
That tackle was light as hell, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. I was like, what the hell type of tackle was that? Weak ass tackle. Like, bro, what?
And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
Ready.
Young now. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Steve Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. McPherson on for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Okay, ready?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I gotta
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half.
Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Airing it out deep for Smith. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Steve Smith. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
What's that? TikTok always saying some crazy stuff. Okay.
For 60 years, families like ours have been growing apples with treetop apple trees for families like yours, holding to our core belief that the best quality apples make for the best tasting apple juice. Treetop, farmer grown, farmer earned.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
Set. 33. Ready.
Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Dolphins have got it.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. Now Steve Smith gears up to head back onto the field. Not a bad day at the office there. Maybe he would like the catch number to go up a little bit, but I think most guys would say 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. That's okay.
I think if the catch number goes up, we start talking about the record books because at that pace, this type of efficiency, oh, yeah, I think I'd throw it to him a little bit more often.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Emeka Egbuka with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins have taken a 6-touchdown lead. McPherson now for the extra point. To the tight end, it's a fake. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
A good pickup there at 22.
22 yards. First down, Dallas.
Here's Young. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Mason Graham in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight.
Here we go. Yellow.
Lockett, the motion man right. Now Young. Tries the left side and finds Olave. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 38 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
10 black. Ready.
Young. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And down right around the 37. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. From the shotgun, it's Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Mason Graham able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Young. Escapes the sack. He'll try and do this himself. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I love the modern game, but that was a throwback right there to see the big man with football, running, knocking people aside, and picking up yardage. That takes me back to the 60s, the 70s, when fullbacks ruled the earth.
He's across midfield. And down to the 27-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 49 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
And out of bounds right around the 20.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
and they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Play action. Stroud now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Now, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Cowboys' 9-yard line.
Here's Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Stroud off the play fake. He'll try and do this himself and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, set.
And he'll start with a give to Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Back to throw. Young. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. That's returnable now for Smith. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, first and 10. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll give to the fullback on the dive. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up.
And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because this is something I thought would be out the game by now. But sometimes these head coaches and special teams coordinators, they just can't help themselves. It's a fake extra point, but sure enough, it winds up working out for 2 points.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got it.
Oh, Young loses it. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. This has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
On the give, this is their fullback. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Third down and 10.
On the set.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Mike McDaniel dialing up the risk here a little bit on fourth down. They're going to go for it.
Here we go.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. It's first and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky fourth down call. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. From the 2 now, second and goal.
All right. 18. What's up?
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit, but all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker.
Tokens. I don't want that. Come on, give me somebody good. Alright. games remaining. Sheesh.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads and everything in between. He is an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
Allen take loose football. The ball comes out. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now.
What happened? I gotta see that again. Hike. Okay. Oh, you try to do that dumbass sneak shit? Hell no, we ain't going for that, bro. And Cam Newton was on it. Cam Newton was on that.
4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 5th.
You heard me? Ma.
First and 10. And now a man who finished his career as a Jet, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he's got this down to the 35. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10.
Stroud
35-yard line.
Connects with Kittle underneath. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. It's caught on the right side at Smith. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll go up the gut with Tomlinson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Oh, hey. Swap. Another swap.
They'll look for the first with Tomlinson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
18. What's that?
Stroud looking to throw. Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson. Touchdown, Dolphins. LaDainian Tomlinson. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jets, nothing. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, let's see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good start. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15. First down, Jets.
Allen going to throw. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Here's Allen. He'll get this to Lazard. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 42.
A gain of 14. And the Jets first down.
Now Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down. Now Allen again. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it?
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That goes for a gain of 31. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Stroud to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Tomlinson up the middle. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Chris Jones on the stop. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
On the quick, right?
Stroud out of the gun here. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Emeka Ibuka from 13 yards out. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 20.
This hit right here. Bow. Oh, I thought he hit him hard. I thought he hit him with a knee hit.
3-yard line. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something. Being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks. Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. This time they stay on the ground. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Oh, a good return up past the 30. How did he stay on his feet? And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Again, it's Tomlinson. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down.
Throwing now is Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Touchdown! George Kittle, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
21. Jets, nothing. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Here's Allen to throw it. And a fine chase on the right side, complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Allen off the play fake. He's got Hooper on the short connection. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Allen. He'll try and do this himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. This is taken at the 18. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Steve Smith, 55 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And McPherson on for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. So here's a 3rd and 14.
No gain on the play. And it's
throwing now is Allen. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. It's taken to the 26. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Emeka Egbuka. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
After the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy. Now, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On the ground, Lipke. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Looking deep here for Chase. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Dolphins will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A play fake. Now Warner. Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking here for Smith downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Warner. Now he's going to step up and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Warner. And that will be incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense.
It's caught inside the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
Kicking team.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
To the air, Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
To throw, it's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside.
Tripping. His overhead just. Oof. Oh, and then
At the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
That kind of puts the bow on what has been a complete performance, Charles. They're pitching a shutout on the other side in this offense. They've done their thing well, too.
Yeah, this game has been all-out effort from them on every snap, and there's a good amount of pride on the line right now. They want to finish what they started. They want the shutout preserved.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down, New York.
Right back to Tracy. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates. A gain of 5.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Mason Graham in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
for Sherman. Okay, okay. Okay, okay.
We're in North Carolina, one of my favorite states to shop in. I've been here so many times, but I have not been to the Rocky Meadow area. This is obviously a smaller town, which means low prices, good quality of life, and delicious food. I can't wait to start another spicy southern adventure
How many
with
more
my
games I
little
got?
surprise, the lovely David and Tawana. Hey, sup, David? Oh my God, these are so cute. Thanks for inviting me. Thank you. So cute around here. Yeah. You guys ready for this? Oh my gosh, we're gonna have so much fun together. Man, we can't believe you're here. I can't believe this is really happening. You're here in Rocky Mount. I love that. How long have you already got the car? 7 years. Congratulations. Thank you. So you came into some lottery inheritance. We won the lottery. Yes. That's exciting. Yes. You're more exciting. Yes. How much money did you win? $1 million. I am not more exciting than $1 million.
I don't know who I'm playing now. I'm gonna play some crazy shit.
It was good, but
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's complete to Smith. Whoa. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. They'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Keely Ringo comes up from the secondary to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 27.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Here's a run. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Here we go.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
18. What's
At
that?
the 8-yard
Look the hot.
line.
Look the hot.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll locate Cup. To the goal line and in. Cooper Cup. Touchdown Miami. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins move out to a 7-3 lead.
7. Packers 3. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Austin Eckler now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Packers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Throw right. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch. So
This man is too clutch, bro. This man is too clutch. Missed the first one. Brody right here get him. Fumble it. This man Jesse comes again to take the ball. Then out of nowhere, look. He trying to push my man's. Oh. And then he flexed on him. Oh, nah.
often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And this will be incomplete. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. On play action. Stroud again working deep downfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big play there for Miami. It's a gain of 43 yards. A run on 1st and goal. And he will power his way into the end zone. LaDainian Tomlinson. Touchdown, Dolphins.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. On is McPherson for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Packers 3. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the change. On is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Eckler on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. That's the former Packer, Zadarius Smith, in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
Trubisky, I have faith in him. Oh, yeah, it's the fumble right here. That was the fumble.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Trubisky. To the right side here, pass is caught. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's a gain of 15.
Ooh, my back.
Here's Trubisky. Open man is Tunges, the tight end. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. First down, Green Bay.
Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
Throwing is Trubisky. Oh, they'll run him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
On the set.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Dolphins move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Packers 3. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Eckler on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Trubisky operating from the pistol. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Javon Vele was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. Trubisky. He's going to try it here again. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. And the Dolphins 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Dolphins stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Eckler on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. They're obviously looking for, I guess, a moral victory at this point. Still in search of their first touchdown of this game. This is probably going to be their last shot to get it in the end zone, and this drive will begin with first down. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. Oh, the ball's out. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Eckler on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Trubisky. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is T.J. Watt. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. A dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Stroud off the play fake. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
And Stroud now to throw. He's got his running back, LaDainian Tomlinson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
On the quick, right?
Play action. Here's Stroud. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Emeka Ibuka, 56 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Looking to put a drive together. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing here, Purdy. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Purdy now to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. There's a Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 27. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Miami. 51 yards.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down.
They'll run Tomlinson. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here. Purdy. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Eric Wilson, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. Here's Purdy. He dumps it off to Barkley. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, racing to the end zone. It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive, because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Tomlinson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now, because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Eagles nothing. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Purdy. He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
He caught that? How did he catch that? Jalen Ramsey was all on him. Oh my God, bro. What? How did you catch this? Bro, it's almost in his hands. Oosh. What? He should have. Ooh, look, that joke was about to be an injury. But look, no. That shit is cap, bro.
Only able to gain a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's that.
Back to throw, Purdy. He'll try and do this himself. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Stroud sets up the play action. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Steve Smith, 29 yards. And the Dolphins have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12. The 40-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 running plays go backwards. So what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? A handoff, Barkley running left. And it's been like this all night long.
Damn. Hold on. Damn. Let me see this joint again. He said, look, he grabbed him though. He said, sit your bitch.
Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Is a turnover on down.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. McPherson on for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. He finds his man, complete. It's Lloyd. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. They send out the
This is a crazy play, bro. Hold on, man. It's a crazy ass play. Rammed him. Pushed his ass. What the fuck? That should have been a fumble, bro. Oh my God.
punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 33. Runs through the contact. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a game.
There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. At the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. LeJohntay Wester to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Escapes trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now a give. It's Allen headed left. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. All right, here we go. Second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and
Penix working from the gun.
the 50-yard line.
Wester's got it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Third down, and they need to get 10.
3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
65, cut up.
Here he goes, third and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down, Ravens.
Penix here from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up. From the shotgun, Penix. He finds Brown right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10. Third and long for him here. That one's nabbed by Allen. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. On the handoff, Allen. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. It's Allen again, and he runs it across, touchdown. The Ravens cut it to 1 late in the third. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And you're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. So here come the 49ers on offense. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. First down now, ball at the 33. On play action, here's Stroud. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Ravens 7. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Wester on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Ravens and Braylon Allen back out on offense again. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They've got first down here from the 36.
And the Ravens first down.
19.
They give to Allen on the draw. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go now.
Penix now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. He's back to throw. And he puts some air under this one. Right side. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. Takes this in at the 25. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And the coverage team is there as he fields it. So almost nothing on that return before he stopped. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They go play action with Stroud. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. He'll throw it. And once again, they can't connect. Emeka Egbuka, the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Looking to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Ravens 7. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Wester on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. Ravens 14 points back.
Second and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Penix looking to pass. It's a screen play for Allen. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. To throw. Oh, Penix lost it. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line. Desperation time here. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Ravens.
On first down, here's Penix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. To the air with Penix. And they get to him again. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 8 yards. It's third down.
Looking to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He tucks it and takes off. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Offense to the line. Second down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. So now here's 3rd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Wester on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. And on first down, here's Penix. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Penix to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, it's Penix. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. Ball taken in at the 36. Dancing past him. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Very good. You took on that challenge and picked up the victory. Pick out another one to tackle and build yourself a winning streak.
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it.
Touchdown, 49ers! With Damian Tomlinson, 49 yards. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. From the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
3rd and 4.
And it's third down.
Looking to throw. May. And the Niners get there and bring him down. T.J. Watt. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. That's returnable now for Smith. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Stroud off the play fake. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Kenny Moore.
Stroud sets up the play action. He's going to let it go again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
It's caught at the 10. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Tomlinson up the middle. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal.
Throwing now is Stroud. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle from 10 yards out. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns.
The kick is good.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. A solid stiff arm. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action now. May. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 42-yard line, here's second and a yard. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
The tackle by Jelani Tavai. A gain of 7. First down, Chicago.
Play action. May. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be second down.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the 47.
They'll throw with May. Connects with Kittle underneath. Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Chicago.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. To the air, May. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
To throw, it's May. Completes it to the fullback hand. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26.
13 yards. And the Bears first down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing here is May. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. Here's May. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to fourth. They'll try and throw forward May. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he is going to have the Bears first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Here's first and goal. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. They'll set up to throw. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Stroud looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line.
And the 49er first down.
Again to LaDainian up the gut. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. Going for the knockout punch. He'll try and run. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Bears 6. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now the Bears down by 15. 30 seconds to go. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. Oh, but a great tackle there. Going to hold him to no gain as the clock runs. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football.